So,
Siege of
right.
is over. I'm going back anyways.
All right, let's pause here. So, real quick, can you look at your diplomat? Look at your diplomats real quick. So you see how your diplomats? Is he still building a spy network?
Yep, he is.
Awesome. Click on into Byzantium diplomacy, please.
Already, I'm in there.
Into covert actions and fabricate a claim on Corinth, if you can.
Fabricate. I cannot start fabricating against someone you're at war with.
Huh? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Go over to that diplomat up in the top right.
Yeah.
And right-click on it, and basically stop them from building the spy network.
Okay, he's on his way. I thought he's done.
Awesome. All right, I swore you could, but I must be crazy.
Unless he changed it.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like they could. Actually, you could. Oh, hey, look at that. That 9 stack is running away now. What a bitch.
I'm going back into the city sieging it.
Oh, they took it. Motherfucker, I didn't realize they took it.
Well, I'm about to go back anyways to take it back.
Yeah. God. Istanbul, Constantinople, Istanbul, Constantinople.
That's not 3% that war. Yeah, oh boy.
It's a good song. Anyone who plays the Ottomans basically sings that song at least once every time they play it. I'm convinced. I don't know if you know that song.
Oh, shit. Now I'm back and re-sieging it.
Cool. Cool. Can I do that yet? When is that going to be done? Oh my god, 64. Fair enough. That's annoying because that's a waste of time. I didn't think they would get the fucking 14% off. We have discovered an agent.
The siege of
I am sitting here.
Done.
Thank the Lord. A historic monument in history for sure. All right, so please take that 16 stack into Constantinople and send them for Achaia.
Oh, stacked Achaia? Oh.
Achaia, the westernmost province in that Byzantium area.
So now where? There we go.
All righty-dighty. So, they're not on their way. You lied to me.
Where's it where? Asshole.
Achaia. Achaia. Or Corinth, your choice.
So basically it's going back down to Achaia right there. Achaia. Yeah. So basically send them back.
On that. Yeah, send them in there.
I'll be going against the army, so if we go after the siege is done, I have to aid my army with my R6.
Are you able to go through Arta, or are you not able to walk through that? I don't think you can.
Well, it let me through.
Oh, well, if it does, then cool. All right, unpause.
I'm assuming once this siege is over,
right. Pause.
And...
All right, so we're going to set up the peace deal before it's ready to be done, all right? So this is a thing that's I like to call preloading the peace. So we're gonna open the peace deal again, okay?
Yep, right there.
All right. Now this time you don't have to click on any maps because guess what? You're already fucking in the person that you want to communicate with. So you're gonna click on Atenea. Actually, you're gonna click on every one of their provinces until all of them are green. And that includes those little archipelagos.
Yeah.
And then once you think you're done with that, send me a screenshot. And if it says something like don't have enough war score, that's a problem.
I'm off by 1 for that one. So
send me a screenshot regardless.
I'm still confused here, so
yeah. Peace is a little bit of a thing that you kind of just gotta get used to. We're trying to take as much physical territory as possible from them.
Still.
Okay, so the section you're in, you're gonna try to click every one of those provinces, okay?
So basically Athena, Marina, They're in their thing in their land.
Atna, Constantinople, Corinth. Click every one of their provinces till it's green, and then send me a screenshot.
Got it. And we don't have the other one.
Basically, this is the seed province tab.
Got it.
This is the seed province tab. You're basically telling it, hey, we're taking this as our war's victory. There's a whole bunch of tabs. Honestly, if you wanted to look through them all in your own time, that's totally fine. Wow, so rude. Awesome. Okay, and have go through that list. Is all of them clicked?
Yes, indeed. Let's still click.
Is Arta not? Oh, Arta's not in this war. That's right. Okay, so hover. Oh, cool. Okay, so hover. You see how there's that little blue and red flag thing that popped up next to peace offer value, kind of.
The coalition may against you. Treaty.
Hover over that. Yes. Who's it saying?
Wallachia and Serbia.
Wallachia and Serbia.
Yeah.
That's all?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is probably the most important part of this whole endeavor, is that little pop-up. That's telling you who wants to join a coalition against you because of your aggressive expansion, meaning how you're conquering territories. Wallachia and Serbia are fucking nobodies. It doesn't matter. We would worry if that said something like Austria, Hungary, Mamluks, you know?
Yeah.
So now it's a good game of conquer everyone that you see until that red check mark is no longer red and is a green. Or that red X mark is now, it turns into a green check mark.
They're not giving up. Okay. They're negative 1,292.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about that. You just have to conquer them. So, cool. It's probably going to require full occupation, meaning you're probably going to have to hit every single one of their locations. But it's going to take a minute.
I'm busy under siege, so
you're fully annexing them. So
should I send my fleet into the Maria or help them help in the blockade against the other ones?
It's fine. No, that blockade is literally doing nothing. Your blockade is more important at this point. Oh, by the way, you see your navies, how there's that 100% right next to it?
Yeah.
That's how effective the blockade is. If it's not 100%, you're not actually blockading it correctly. Okay. You need more ships, basically.
Okay. Now, how are you doing?
Sitting and watching your war, because the very early Castile is a very boring game. Because my first mission is called Prepare the Reconquista. Have a total army size of at least 100% of your force limit, and have a total navy 100% of your force limit, and have your manpower at least 600% or 60%.
100% on the siege.
Hey, so those are unoccupied. Pause. Send that 16 that's in Corinth to Achaia. Attack them.
So send this one into Athena.
Achaia. Where their people are.
Okay, sent.
I do not see that.
I clicked on it unless it's being a bitch.
Might be being a bitch. But I'm literally looking at your guys and they're not trying to move, so. The ones that are in Corinth.
Because you're still under siege yet.
It doesn't. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. It's doing weird things. This is a bit complicated to. Oh, okay. Can you move them now?
No, I had to go to the fort. I had to take their fort.
Gotcha. Okay. I forgot that Moria has a fort. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. That's weird. Gotcha. So they're kind of trapped there.
I'm telling my other one's aiding the siege of the other one.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, this is a fucking easy one war. GG. You got lucky. Usually, in my experiences, Byzantium usually likes to ally with people that are more problematic, like Venice or Naples or something. Actually, no, they don't usually do it with Naples. I do it usually with mostly Venice. I had them once ally with the Mamluks, which was really fucking annoying.
Huh.
Why is it I can't always see when there's a siege going on? What the siege percent's at? That's annoying.
Is that way? The nobles demand requisition.
Recompensation.
You lose the one stability.
Do not. Is that the only option?
Ignore them or repay them up. You lose 212 ducats. We have none. Yeah.
Oi. Okay. So this is a really fucking annoying event. It's a really bad event. You're gonna go into debt here, most likely. Debt is a very normal thing in this game. In fact, the devs very blatantly have said before, if you go into a game and never go into debt, you're doing it wrong.
So pay the ducats.
So pay the ducats, do not pay that stability. Stability is way more important than the money in this case. You're going to go into debt, and I'll tell you about the important things about debt at the end of this month. So it says you have negative ducats, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The good thing about playing with another player is it's kind of hard to fucking fail economically. Oh, hey, the map looks finally, yeah. Cool. That means that they want to fight you. Yeah. Go to your country view and go to diplomacy real quick.
Uh-huh.
Do you see a little button that's like an eyeball above a map?
Or we have taken a loan off.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we've taken a loan just means that we're in the negative at the end of the month.
Serbia.
Serbia is a son of a bitch. Yeah, that doesn't matter too much in this point in the game anyway.
So you want me to go to where?
Check your own diplomacy tab, meaning like go to diplomacy tab of the country view. So click on your flag and go to the diplomacy tab.
Give honor.
Who do you see right now?
And
do you see like Byzantium or?
When I see nothing. I see nothing. I see a lot of truces.
Can you please take a screenshot and show it to me?
What?
I'm going to ask for this a lot.
Well, after this is more stone, be done.
Yeah. This war's taking longer in real life just because I'm teaching you how to go through war.
Fun.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is the only war I'm going to hold your hand for. The rest of these are going to be you.
Hey.
Oh, you have a weird UI. Okay, so you're looking at your own thing, first off. Okay, thank you. You have more enemies than rivals, which is okay because the game didn't let you have a fourth rival anyway, so cool. Unpausing. Hopefully that... Damn it, dude. 42% fail.
Well, 52 is his own. Their own still is done. At some point.
Like I said, I'm literally just watching you with YouTube, so. This is fine. Awesome.
Hunter is over. Now basically send my guy to help him now. Basically.
Yep, send your guy to help him. Otherwise, if you can go to Akia, that's fine. Just so you know.
They have to take the 4 out before we go to Akia.
Yeah, I thought so. So, just so you know, this is a debate between me and my friends right now, whether or not it's worth just full stacking onto a fort like this, like you're about to do, or having that stack go to Corinth, because we can't tell what the limit is, where adding more people to the siege just doesn't increase the amount. You know what I mean?
Well, it's fun to figure out. I'll figure out.
Yeah, so we're going to unpause. Once that army gets it to Moria, we're going to watch the percent to see if it goes up with the new people. That was a yes, right?
32K, 1 times 30 to 28.
Okay, well, it's technically healthy.
Naval research wrong. And
what does it say for
lose
the options?
Germanic power or ignore them, lose 10 prestige, which we have only
Lose 10
14.
Lose 10 prestige.
And Casabelli has been cast against the mooks.
The Mamluks. Yeah, the humiliate cast ability. So yeah, that's the same thing in Stellaris. When a rival can be used a special cast spell skill set. Check your piece. Are you
2.336?
You are making 2.33. Cool. All right. So one of the things about debt, inflation.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that little arrow in the economy tab?
Yeah, the government reforms or.
So go to the economy tab in your country view.
Yeah, inflation charge. Yeah.
Yes, inflation is a son of a bitch. It just does a bunch of negative things for you. It's nothing huge, but if you're ever above, I think it's 2% inflation, you have to use, I think it's diplomatic points to reduce it, because over 2 is when it starts getting problematic, plus you lose 2 when you click that button. So we don't need to worry about that right now. See where it says it's the hand that's like got coins in it. It shows a number. That's taking a loan. We don't want to do that. We just took one.
Mm-hmm.
But there's repay loans right next to that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Click on that.
To go back.
How many loans?
Go back into debt, man.
No, we're looking at repaying your loans. We're not going to be able to, but
Yeah.
How many loans did it say?
I only have the one. I'll be getting rid of my 99 ducats.
So that's how much the total payback is?
No, the total pay is 165.
165. Fuck. Okay. So let's click out of that. When you're going to want to save your money now, you're not going to want to buy anything until you have 165 to the point where you can pay that off.
Oh, sure.
Because one of the dangers that I figured out with loans is interest. You're going to want to pay that back as soon as you can, because interest takes away from your monthly pay.
Mm.
You can see that in your expenses section where it says interest. It should be like a 2, maybe a 2 or something.
Interest.
Did you see that?
Interest rate 0.55.
And that's under expenses, or are you looking at repaying your loan still?
And expensive.
All right, so that means you are losing half of a ducat a month, a little more than, over your loans.
Mm-hmm.
That can put you into a tailspin. And in fact, I have done that as Castile, unfortunately, on accident. You're going to want to pay back your loans pretty much as quickly as you physically can, because the more time that you're fucking around with loans, the less money you're functionally making.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get rid of them as soon as you can. So let's unpause. It's all right. Like I said, loans are a natural thing. They'll go away eventually as long as you try to fix them. Just make sure you keep that number in your head. 165?
Yep.
All right. Don't try not to pay for anything until you get 165.